What? It better be no filter news and talk. It better be no filter news and talk. It better be no filter news and talk. It better.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to No Filter News and Talk. It's your girl Ingrid, and I wanted to touch on a little of this whole colorism thing. First, I want to say that I'm testing out some new mics, so my volume may be up one day, it may be down the next. You guys gotta forgive me, but um, but yeah, I want to talk about this whole colorism thing. I want to touch on it just a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I see, and I'm gonna be blunt with it. Okay, I guess I've never really paid attention to the whole colorism thing as far as in the real world. Now I see it more now on YouTube, and people had shed some light on it, and I was able to really see and understand what it's about. But as far as experiencing it, not so much. Not so much like to the magnitude that others have experienced it. I've read some stories and I watched some stories on YouTube, and others were saying that they couldn't, they felt that they couldn't even get a date. The guy would say, well, meet me after school, or basically they were hidden because of their skin tone. And I'm thinking, like, wow, that's crazy. I'm like, I know you can't be that dumb. Even then, I'm like, because if a person don't want to be with you, and they don't want to let the world know, I mean, they don't want to be with you in the open, they don't need to be with you in secret. That person did not deserve their time or day. And my thing is, if you allowed it, then it's a self-esteem issue. It's not colorism. They're taking the word colorism and they're running with it. I feel like it's a self-esteem issue, and you got to clean up and fix all of that inside of you. I think so. I think as women, that's what we have to do, and it probably happens with men. Now I know, we all know that the whole Hollywood agenda. We see them. We know for years what they push. Okay, we known for years what Hollywood push. I mean, in the magazines, on the movies, all we saw was white to light people. Okay, that's all we saw, and then we saw the darker skinned people coming out and doing different things, and that's why we cheer so hard when one of us wins certain awards, because it's like, yes, we're finally getting there, we're finally getting in that door. We know that Hollywood has been racist for years, we get it. We're not talking about that, we're talking about everyday life, right? Talking about the stuff that we deal with. And I feel like it's self-esteem. I even watched some of the skits where, the girl was in the bathroom or whatever, and the girls were being mean to her and calling her out her name. You got a mouth? Speak up. See, those type of things in school, I never allowed. I never allowed nobody to talk bad to me. Call me a name, I'm calling you one back. So, what's up with that? But I'm going to tell you what I did see and what I do kind of see. I see the darker shade women with low self-esteem. Not all, so don't come for me. I'm talking about from what I experienced. They like come off with basically talking about their assets. Like you might not even be on the subject. Okay, you might just be chilling and we just having a conversation amongst friends, and then you might see, just like I went out to dinner with a few friends of mine, and few a few of those friends brought friends. So it was just like we having a girl powwow, just cool, chilling. And the one girl, she comes in, she looks around, and then she immediately start playing in her hair, and she's talking about her hair. Now, her hair is gorgeous, beautiful. but it's hair. It grows. You can cut it. It grows. I've never been the type of person that was like big on hair because my hair grows really long and I cut it because I think the short hairstyles are sexy. I'm just saying. But she immediately got to talking about like, oh my hair, ooh, my hair is just so long and but I just felt like that was a self esteem move right there. That was a low self esteem move to me. Now, it might not be to nobody else, but to me, I just felt like that was a low self esteem move. Instead of becoming sitting down and chilling with the rest of the women, you got to bring all this attention to your asset, and that was your hair. You didn't have nothing else to talk about but your hair. So I'm just like, to me, it's a self-esteem issue. I mean, like I said, you guys might not experience what I experienced, but hey, that's it. And that have happened a couple of times. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a light bright. I'm like I consider myself as mocha coffee, that tone. But I don't know. I just feel like no one never took nothing from me because of their skin was lighter. I've always been strong in where I am. Like I speak up for myself. You're not gonna just talk down on me. If it's meant for you to have, you'll have it. If it's meant for you to have that opportunity, you'll have it. They can't take nothing from you. Okay? A person don't want to be in your life because you're a certain skin tone. Well, tell them to kick rocks. I think we have to love ourselves. You got to love you. Love you, love on you. Okay? Love you, love on you. That's it. That's just it. I mean, it's no way, shape, form, or fashion. People say, well, it's the colorism thing, and the lighter girls, they get these opportunities. They can't get nothing. They can't get nothing. Like they can't take nothing from you. They're not taking nothing from you. Just because you might see them in a certain opportunity, and people might feel like, well, the darker skinned girls might have to work as hard. Do they? Do they? Do they really? We know how Hollywood run. I mean, I'm personally not breaking down their door. I ain't trying to get up in that bull crap. Now y'all might be, but then you're gonna experience those type of things. But I ain't never been discriminated out of no job because of somebody had a lighter skin tone or something like that. I haven't. If I have, I've never sat down and just really thought about it because I've always been strong and comfortable where I stand. That's it. So I feel sad for some people who have experienced certain things, but it's about self-esteem. You have to pull away those layers, and you got to really start to love on you. You got to pull that stuff back. You got to dig deep and get to the root of it. You may think it's your color, but it might not be. You may think it's something, and it might not even be that. You may think it's your tone or whatever. I just, I'm telling y'all, I seen, like right now, I have some people that's on my timeline, and they both got low self esteem. But guess what? They're like one light and one dark. They both got low self esteem. They both battling for other people's attention, and they're talking about certain assets that they have, and it's like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. I mean, like, is it that serious for a grown ass woman to need that type of attention? I never understood it. I just never have. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all feel about it, or tell me some of the things that y'all experienced because I ain't never really experienced that. Like I don't know. I just always been like my own boss about certain things. I just make moves. I'm not crying. I can't nobody take nothing from me. It's like when I walk in the room, I command all the attention. Now, some people may say I'm a little arrogant, a little conceited, or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, I'm strong in where I am. Now, you can be weak and be intimidated by anybody or whatever, but see, it's important for us to create our own platforms. That way, you don't have to worry about nobody's not picking you, or they're picking somebody that's a different shade, or this, or making you feel some type of way. When you create your own platform, you call all the shots. And it's important that we support things that is of us and about us and for us. That's right. Because I remember you got people like Kylie Jenner and Jeffree Star, and they have their own makeup line and product lines, but then you skip over people like Pat McGrath and Iman and all type of other um, beauty products that's for us. Kylie Jenner, I remember her products sold out in like minutes. So it's important that we support us. And then you don't have to feel like the whole colorism things. These people don't have us on their products. But then people are running out there and they're buying them. And then you're worried about colorism. And then you're worried about why this YouTuber don't get this much credit, but that YouTuber do. Well, guess what? Where they getting their views from? Stop watching it. But tell me what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. And I'll talk to y'all. That's my time. Bye bye.